that language on it, he'll have to edit that tape.
What kind of language are you talking about?
Real language. Maybe putting a phonographic movie on.
Yeah, we're just being realistic, that's all.
You'll be on the television, something. What, this is independent or?
Yeah, we're doing a movie about language.
There you go.
We're talking about New Orleans language.
No,
Are you both from New Orleans?
Yeah, born and raised.
He is, I'm not.
No.
Falls Parish in central Louisiana.
Oh,
yeah. How long you been down here? This is my third day. Oh, you just came down for this? Huh?
Yeah,
we just here for Mardi Gras.
Put a neighborhood get together. You know, they get them in the movie. You want to get the all the grandkids. The man wants to pay. You'll be on in Hollywood. They're gonna make a movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go.
I don't believe it. I don't believe you all. I think this is a playlite thing. Yeah, this is playlite. What's going on?
Well, we're doing a movie about New Orleans.
Oh yeah, we talk funny. Yeah, we really are funny.
Why do you think you talk funny?
Just talk funny. We just talk funny that way. That's all.
Get all them wrinkles there.
Don't take my wrinkles. Leave my wrinkles here. I'm a young girl compared to some of these people. Hey, this is the one you ought to talk to. She's perfect, honey. That's fine. She's so perfect. She's written on her blog. Got written there. She's so perfect. It's frightening. And she thinks she's perfect.
Did someone tell you to talk funny? Why did you?
No, we were born and raised in the Irish Channel. No, people from here, black, white, red, green, we all talk the same way. Everybody. If you was born around this neighborhood, you talk that way. Well, but you don't go to college and all, you know.
Did you feel bad about that?
Oh, indeed. You like my
television is that?
They know. I don't know what is that.
It's a movie about the way people talk in New Orleans.
Oh.
We're talking to everybody, you know, just trying to get.
Where are you from?
Here. Somewhere from California.
And she talks different than me.
Oh yeah. How do you know?
Well, she's had.
Well, I got more education. No,
I went to high school. I didn't. I tell you, I went to
What grade?
5th grade, 5th grade. Sure.
So you think because she went to high school that she talks differently?
Well, sure. Naturally, if you go to school more, you're gonna learn more. And I get by pretty good, though. I'm satisfied. Very happy, honey. There's people well educated that can't do what I can do. Be happy. That's the thing. Be happy.
Did you ever try to talk differently? Did you ever consciously say you want to do different?
Oh, not, to be crazy. In other words, instead of saying car, I say car. Instead of saying mountain, you say mountain. So instead of saying I went to the show, I go to the show. I don't want to say the 4th floor, I say the 4th floor. Instead of saying the 4th floor, I say the 4th floor.
But do you say that naturally, or you have to think about that?
Oh, half of the stuff you got to think before you talk. What? you think I'm bad? No. You think I'm bad? No, get the rest of them, honey. They're pretty good.
No, I don't think you're bad. I just want everybody talks differently, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think everything is right. You talk right, that's right for you. And
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. People live across Magazine Street. Do they talk the same way as you do?
I don't know. I don't know anybody. I don't know many people around here. But I do try. You try to speak a little better. Your English. Otherwise, I would say you try to talk better than so forth and so on. But you try to help yourself to talk better. But this is it. It's what I am. That's it. And who don't like it can lump it. That's what I am. That's the kind of person I am. You like me, you take me. You don't like me, that's shame on you. Like my home. My home is open. I don't live here. I live in Lakeview. But everybody comes to my house. They enjoy living in my house and being in my house, just visiting with me, because we are down-to-earth people. When you get around, some people want to be snobby. my home wouldn't be for them because we down to earth, but you can live in my you come to my home, both of you. You say this is living. You can do, if you want to take off your shoes and throw them on the floor, walk around bare feet. It's up to you, right? Sure, that's how my house is. Everybody comes to my house, they're welcome. Make yourself at home. But if you want to come and be a woo, we don't go for that. To me, that's up to them if they live the way they live.
Same way the way you talk, right?
Yes. I live the way, I figure anybody comes to my house, they say, oh, they clean, they gotta be this and they gotta be that. My house is, like I say, my house is clean enough to be healthy and dirty enough to be happy. That's what I am. I'm healthy and happy. But I don't walk around picking up ashtrays as fast as you dirty them. No, that stays dirty. When you leave, I'll clean my house. When you're gone, I'll mop my floors. That's how we live. So that's it.
Did you ever go out to New Orleans at all? You ever spend any time outside the city?
Oh, went to Los Angeles,
Yeah.
different.
You think people talk differently now?
Oh, yeah. They the ones that say car, and they can't say, we say Habini building, which is the bank building. They say Habini building. We don't call it Habini. We laugh at them instead of them laughing at us. They laugh at us, we laugh at them. And then they say, we have a Barone Street here. They call it Baroni. We ain't no word is Baroni. We don't call it Baroni. It's not a Baroni. And we say Metri, which is Jefferson Parish, Metri. And they get on the air and they'll say Mediterranean, however. And we laugh at them. So while they laughing at us, we laughing at them.
They say stuff like, instead of Burgundy Street, they say Burgundy.
Well, Burgundy, I think is right. We don't say Burgundy.
In New Orleans, they say Burgundy Street.
Oh, well, I guess I forgot it was Burgundy, Burgundy.
Marlene Street, you know Marlene?
Oh, yeah, Marlin, yeah.
But most people would say Milan.
Oh, yeah, no, we say Marlin. Yeah, they say Milan.
The other thing that a lot of people come from out of New Orleans, they don't know a lot of words. Like, they don't know what a king cake is.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
See that?
For sure.
Think of anything else people might not know?
Oh, they don't know this, that, and those. We say this. Oh, there's so many different things. People from out of state, they hear you saying anything we say, they'll laugh at it, think it's funny. But we have we have warm and we have love in our words. That's all. Our words mean love. I mean care. We care for people. We don't have to go put on. That's the main thing. We don't have to go put on to nobody. We just talk good. We call it good. You might laugh at us, but that's what it means. No, you see, people from New Orleans, you can meet anybody. If they're from here, they are friendly. Hospitality is right here at our doors. But anybody lives here, they weren't born and raised here. These people didn't come from here. They didn't come from New Orleans. You hear these six?
They're giving you a hard time, huh?
60 minutes. They're jealous.
Do I look like Bud Wallace, huh?
Jealousy will get you nowhere. Wait a minute, you haven't heard nothing yet. You ought to
Let's go in and talk
No,
to them.
go talk.
Okay.
Go get them up there.
Go help them.
That's the real
You gotta
one.
help us out there, okay?
Oh,
Because
they-
you know what
oh,
we're
yeah.
talking about, right?
Yeah, come on.
We gotta stay on the steps, on the stoop.
Oh,
Why
you
do you
got-
call this a stoop?
We
Right?
call it steps.
When will I be on?
Not till next year, but if you give me your address, I'll let you know whatever you want.
Next year.
Yeah, you got it
All right, we'll give you our address. We'd like to see it. Elaine, come here. You the lady of the house. Come here.
Come here, Willie. Willie.
Are you all from this neighborhood?
I grew up in this neighborhood. I live out in Metairie now.
Come here.
Metairie? It's Metairie. It's Metairie.
What is this?
Lloyd, television.
We're on TV.
Channel.
Channel 12.
Oh, Channel 12.
We're doing a movie about the way people talk in New Orleans.
Oh, well, we do have a little different kind of talk. More like New Jersey and New York. A lot of people that say, oh, you must be from New York. I said, no, I was born and raised in New Orleans. So,
Is there anything else that you can think of about the way people talk in New Orleans is a little different?
I don't think we sound like people in Mississippi and Georgia.
In Wisconsin, for example, they don't know what things like neutral grounds are.
No, and sidewalks and banquets and all that, you know. I mean, we say words entirely different than anybody else. I don't know why, but
What else? Can you think of any other words you say?
off here now, you know.
Yeah, what about making groceries? You ever heard that?
Making well, I say going to the grocery.
What about saving things, like saving the dishes? You ever say that?
Nope.
Have you ever heard people say that? Have you ever heard
Saving the dishes,
putting them up, you know?
Oh, yeah, dishes away.
Some people say saving dishes.
So, I never heard that.
We were talking to her about the way they pronounce street names here, like they say Burgundy Street.
A Burgundy, yeah.
Instead of Burgundy,
Yeah.
people say Burgundy. New Orleans, you said Burgundy.
Well, look at with pecan. We strictly say pecan. You hear somebody say pecan, it just doesn't sound right, you know.
Yeah. Do you notice that certain people in New Orleans talk differently from the way you do? Why do you think they do that?
My youngest son talks different than I do. He's always, I'll tell him, go get lost, boy. I was here way before you. He loves you to correct your English, you know.
Do people ever make you feel, do you ever feel bad about the way you talk?
Just laugh about it, that's all. You've done it all your life, so you're just so used to it, you know.
When does this come on?
I don't know. Why?
When does it come on?
We don't know yet. Okay?
Next
We
year?
haven't done a lot of other things.
Next year?
Yeah. If you write your name and address down, then we'll let everybody know when it's going to be on.
Go write your grandma's name and address on a piece of paper. All right, hurry up, so we'll find out when we're going to be on. Okay? Chris, get that stick out your mouth, okay? I don't think Christy knows what a sidewalk or a backlit is yet.
What about the other thing we're doing is that there are lots of words related to Kolker, which are kind of, you might not know if you weren't from down here, like Caribbean.
Yeah, and throw me something, mister, yeah. And the doubloons, since that's when Carnival got wild, since they started throwing those doubloons.
Did you ever catch them then?
All over the floor and all that. You either like it or you don't like Carnival. There's no in between. Huh?
Tell them as it is, Vicky. We people that love people, good-hearted people. Oh, well, you can't beat New Orleans. That's it. New Orleans are people who love people.
Where are you from? Oh, my sister-in-law was born in Milwaukee, yeah.
Go ahead.
But the people over there aren't as friendly as here. No
Nobody's
way.
as friendly as you.
No way. No way, Jose.
Else up in Wisconsin. It was pretty up there. It's pretty country now. The weather's lovely. The cheese is delicious and all that, but what? Oh, okay. Here's that.
She gave me your name, okay? And I have the address here. So if you want to, is that okay? All right. Okay.
70 cents. Oh, yeah. A year?
Yeah, we're into this year, maybe.
Good. That's all right.
What is Second Life?
Well, baby, you got to have the jumping music to know what that's all about. They should get up and go. All right? It's strictly New Orleans, slow down. He's strictly Market Street, man. Market Street. New Orleans is right now. That's where he grew up. You got all them moves, man.
having one hell of a time. That's all I can tell you. What he's doing is called the second line, I guess. Maybe third line or fourth line, I don't know. Well, I should assume that it's second line because they're not first line. They just do their own thing, you know? He forgot an umbrella, so we improvised. Well, he's 52, so I guess about 48. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just about anything. Anytime there's an event, we do it. We'll be out here for St. Patrick's Day. We're over at the Italian Open. Anytime there's a party, we like to get involved. Oh, yeah. Well, not from this area, from New Orleans. Porter Street, right where the City Hall is. No? 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 The third ward is around Bank Street. That's where we later moved to.
The third ward was also on Porter Street.
I didn't recall.
That's right, the third
I
ward.
didn't think it went that far.
When Saratoga Street used to be where Loyola was. Huh? And where Loyola was is no longer there because the City Hall parking lot is there. Okay?
Oh, Randall.
And that's when the Zulu parade used to wind up on Porter Street at 6 o'clock at night after having traversed all of New Orleans. And I'll tell you, we used to pick it up on Rampart and St. Charles at 9 o'clock in the morning, and at 6 o'clock at night,
You used to pass
they'd
right
be
in front of
coming.
the house on
That's
Porter
right.
Street.
That's just at 6 o'clock at night. Beautiful. This is my first shot here in the channel, and I'm enjoying it.
Now you're talking.
Metairie? Well, I moved back about 10 years ago. I lived out here in Metairie about 15 years ago.
Let me tell you, the show that we're doing is about the way people talk in New Orleans.
Oh, you want me to talk New Orleans? Is that it?
Yeah, well, how do you think they talk? You think you talk?
No, I think I talk like probably most metropolitan areas do.
Okay.
From Chicago, New York, San Francisco. I don't think I have an accent. Do I have an accent?
I don't have an accent. Everybody else has got the accent. But you just said you would talk New Orleans first. How would you do that? I mean,
Well, what section you want? You want Night Ward? Okay. Hey, geez, man, you know, let me see. Say something to me so I can ask you in Night Ward.
Are you going to the Mardi Gras?
I'm going to the Mardi Gras.
Yeah. From the Ninth Ward?
No, hey, I'm not from the Night Ward, but I can talk Night Ward.
how else can you talk?
Well, in my normal voice, you know, like I'm from New Orleans, from any major metropolitan area. Really, I don't think there's any difference, really.
But there is some perception that there is like a certain New Orleans dialect when you say it.
Of course.
Yeah, like they say, I'm going to change my Earl, and you know, given the choice, I wouldn't do that. Do that. That's New Orleans.
You don't say that.
I slip.
So you did it one time, right?
Still do. Mostly I don't, but I do. I do still slip. I still change my Earl on the corner.
Well, there are other people who are your age who probably say that all the time. You say that kind
Hey, I've got a brother you ought to meet.
Yeah, but why do you talk different from your brother? I mean, what was the difference between the two of you, you think?
I really don't know. Maybe I tried more. I don't know. I don't consciously think that I tried to avoid it, but I have a brother that still talks that way.
Yeah.
They
I was a
talk
Greyhound bus driver for 8 years.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
And you went to Brooklyn, and you're from New Orleans, right?
Originally, yeah. Right around the corner, about 2 blocks over. Well, 1 block over, 2 blocks.
What's the mic? Oh, Laurel Street.
Right.
Well, when you went to Brooklyn, did you think the other people there talked like they were from
No, they
here?
talk like me.
They did?
Yeah. Certainly. Indubiously.
But there's certain things that they didn't say, like they certainly didn't talk about neutral grounds and blankets and that kind of stuff.
No, they talk like I did. I had a good time up there. Like I said, I drove a bus for 8 years. Went up there for about maybe 3 times in 8 years I drove a bus. But I carried people up there from New Orleans, so we all fit in, real good.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We had a good time. I have a better time at home, though. It's always nice to come back home.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's a good place.
You're right.
I think the most different part, the only way you can tell a different language is the Ninth Ward. It's different.
Besides the accent, they would throw in the French words. They'd have,
In the Ninth Ward?
No, in
Ward.
Pereira.
You never heard anybody talk from the Ninth Ward?
I have, but I mean...
How do they say it? They said the Ninth Ward. They had the little charmer accent, as people would say. Your mama. That's how they talk. But I live out in Metairie. Everybody says we have an accent. I don't think I have an accent. I think I talk the same as everybody else, except for people from the Ninth Ward.
Do other cities have that many diverse accents, or
not quite as many? See, lots of times, I mean, you find in the older neighborhoods there's a stronger accent. Okay, but I bet you could go across Magazine Street to the Garden District, and people would have a.
That's uptown. Preppy.
You got to cultivate that.
But they got a different kind of. They talk differently there. Right?
There's different words.
They don't say New Orleans. They say New Orleans.
Well, I say New Orleans. That's how I.
All right, my mother's from Carrollton, and she says New Orleans. And we say New Orleans.
I correct people that say that. It's New Orleans, not New Orleans. There's no. It shouldn't be like that.
People from the north say New Orleans. Not anyone from here.
They also say They don't know how to say Charter Street.
Well, they can't pronounce any of these streets.
What kind of mistakes do they usually make?
Oh, well, you ever try to get them to say Chapatula Street?
You look at somebody that reads the sign that says Chapatulas and see how they try and pronounce it. It really is. It's funny.
What about places like Burgundy Street?
Burgundy? That's what it is. It's Burgundy. Even some people say Burgundy, but it's Burgundy. It's just the French accent. That's what this town is. It's Cajun, French, everything mixed up into one.
What about Milan Street? Milan?
Milan?
They'd say Milan.
Most people from the north would say Milan.
No.
All right, in Houston.
It's Milan.
In Houston, we have a street, Bissonnette. And when I
It's
first moved
Bissonnette
there,
here.
I kept calling it Bissonnette, and everybody thought I was, what are you talking about? But it's Bissonnette.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing our show about, is how in New Orleans it's kind of like a special language which everyone who's from here, they understand completely.
Sure.
I mean, if I say, give me a po' boy dress, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
But it's kind of like a code, because if I was from elsewhere, I wouldn't know what that meant at all. I would have no idea. If I said something like, I like Comus best of all the crews because they have more flambeaus. You know what that means?
What?
You know what that sentence means? What I just said?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The flambeau carriers.
Flambeau carrier.
But if I went up to New York and asked that to people on the street on Fifth Avenue and said, what does this mean? What do you think they're going to say?
Well,
they probably think of flamboyant, something. They wouldn't think of a little person carrying this thing that has a big light on the body and everybody throwing pennies at them. They wouldn't have any idea.
You have the French background to know,
Well, I mean, it's not so much French. It's like asking people about doubloons, or riding with a crew.
That's the money of New Orleans, doubloons.
Or riding with the crew of Allah. Who would know what that means if they weren't from here?
If you're from here, you do.
That's right.
Just like if you're from up north, you say you guys. Down here we say y'all. And when you go up north, I've been up north, I've been to Michigan, and I say, where are y'all going? Look at me like, what are you talking about? It's you guys.
Well, y'all isn't indigenous to New Orleans.
No, it's just southern. It's southern. But,
girls about Burgundy and Dirty and all that stuff. Chapatulas.
know what we're talking about then, huh?
I heard y'all talking to girls.
Yeah, we're just saying that, like in New Orleans, there's lots of words that everybody knows down here, like dress, po' boy dress. Let me have a po' boy dress.
Yeah.
And people from the north wouldn't know what was going on.
Well, you heard a banquet, you know. They call it banquet.
Yeah.
Never hear that nowhere else in
That's right, you know. Can you think of any other
sidewalk. No, banquet.
Neutral ground's another one.
I know. I didn't know that was a problem. No, but banquet, man. You know.
Yeah.
She'd make a good outfit if she could hold it right. She built it like a piece of string. She rolls up every night. Very simple. They're gonna be shooting the whatever.
No big thing. That's
Okay. All right, little practice. Yeah, you're right. Not bad for a bunch of rookies. Alan, treat. The Tigers in the